and let go. You'd only want to do this about 3 or 4 repetitions maximum because it's very, very intense for your patient. Technique is used for strengthening throughout the range of motion. The premise of the technique is to go through one phase of the range of motion with as much resistance as the patient can tolerate, and then immediately reverse back into the opposite phase of the pattern or motion. If we use a D1 flexion extension pattern, then the slow reversal would look like this. Squeeze, pull up and across. She's doing maximum effort. Immediately open, push down and out. Squeeze, pull up and across. Open, push down and out. Squeeze, pull up and across. Open, push down and out. And she's hold, relax is a PNF technique that works on flexibility and increasing range of motion. What needs to be done first is you need to determine where the limitation in the range of motion is. So for example, if I ask Gina to do a D2 flexion pattern of the upper extremity, and she's only able to get to about 90 degrees of shoulder flexion, I'm going to assume that either her capsule is tight or maybe her pectoralis major is tight. What I want to do then is I want to make those muscles work first, and then I'm going to have them relax and have her try and work opposite, because my goal is increased flexion. So to do this, what I'm going to tell Gina to do is to hold. I'm going to try and pull her into flexion. If I pull her into flexion, she's having to contract the muscles responsible for D2 extension, which would be the shoulder adductors, internal rotators, and extensors. Now relax. Now I want you to actively bring your arm over your shoulder. So I'm going to have her actively go into the pattern that I'm working on, which is flexion. Okay? And then I'll have her hold again. Don't let me move you. I'm trying to pull her into more flexion, so she has to contract the opposing muscles. Let go. And now push into flexion. Okay, one more time.
How long is each phase?
You would hold for about 2 to 3 seconds, hold until you get a maximal contraction of the muscle groups. The idea is that you're going to fatigue out those muscle groups and set the opposing muscles up for facilitation and actively move into flexion. Alright, so you're going to squeeze, pull down on the PNF technique, also used for increasing range of motion and flexibility. In contract relax, the patient or your person is going